Howdy folks, it's Cheryl here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are in the middle, 72% done with the Germany journey push trip. Leg 9 today, the penultimate to the penultimate. No, just third to last leg, I guess. You know the drill, one leg per video, not much else to say. Let's get going. Alrighty, hop on down here and let's turn this thing off because it's annoying. I'm going to turn this on because it's useful. I'm going to get the bug this time. Nope. Whoa, what? I've never been... Whoa. Let's back off, please. There we go. Hop down here. Turn on pitot heat. Come over here. Repair, refuel. Repair, refuel. Might want to repair, refuel. There we go. And that's it. Alright, sorry I'm kind of out of it because I had to restart the sim 3 times to get this leg to load. It kept loading to a black screen. So I was getting nervous, but okay, here we are. You obviously don't know about any of that until I just told you, but kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, here we go. We're headed to Echo Delta Mike Kilo Mindelheim. After taking off from Schwabmünchen, head southwest to the town of Mindelheim. 4 minutes out. It's only a 15-minute leg, so we're looking for a town at 224 degrees. At 4 minutes and a second. So 224? 224. So we want to go, let's go backward. I think it'd be faster to go backwards. Actually, we're going forward. Whatever. 224, as long as we get there, it doesn't matter. Hear my mouse wheel spin, and I could probably use the finger dude, the hand dude, but whatever. 224. Basically straight out. And 4 minutes. The question is, where do they put us on the runway? They put us in the middle. Not an airplane, not the satellite imagery caught. It is. That's kind of silly. Sorry, but that's kind of silly. Do we have enough runway? We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. From the middle of the runway. Alright, let's get our pilot set up. We're going to go 4,000 degrees. It's 4,000 degrees. 4,000 feet, which has been working. So far, I don't know what the train is going to look like. We did see some mountains when we were coming in. Flight director, we're going to use the heading bug, so we can just let the autopilot follow the heading bug while we look around. And we'll go up by 800 feet per minute. There we go, same as usual. Oh yeah, I was going to look at my seating height. I mean, we're already sitting kind of high. I just have a really hard time judging where we are. Alright, first set of flaps already be down, and it is. We repair to refuel. We know where we're going. We've got everything going. Let's take the parking brake off and give this thing to the firewall. I guess parking brake was off. Now it's off for sure. And we'll start the timer as soon as we're in the air. And we'll look for a town. Let's try to go straight. There we go. My thing's been bugging out like that. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, flight director's telling us to go. So let's go. Up. Brakes to stop the wheels. Positive rate. I think gear coming in. Here we go. Let's turn left before that hill. Flaps coming in as well. And we'll hand fly till we get to 224. Which we passed it because I want to avoid that hill over here. That one. Then we'll go back to 224. There we go. Alrighty, let's hand off to autopilot just because we can. And start the timer, because we should, and head outside and look behind us to where we just came from. There we go. Narrowly avoided that hill. And of course the co-pilot has some things to say. There are the mountains I was talking about. I'm not sure. I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't actually think we're going in them. I think we're going down and around them, maybe, when I looked at the overall plan of the flight, but I could be wrong. We might be going into those mountains a little bit, but I don't think so. We'll just have to wait and see if I'm correct or not. Alrighty, let's hop inside. We'll be doing about a minute and a half left, and we will look for this town. So you know how it is. You get some sightseeing in between. I cut down the time, but you still get to see everything. And that's how it is. I'm assuming those of you watching this have seen my other bush trip videos because we're in the middle of a bush trip. Unless you're looking for a solution or answer. But anyway, that's it. Don't need to say anything else. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Enjoy the sightseeing. I'll be right back. We have about a minute left, but we are cooking right along. So I'm thinking this is our town right here. I haven't Google mapped it, so I could be wrong. But I'm thinking that is our town, because I don't see anything else out there a minute out. So we'll look out the window in a moment. I just wanted to look at the roads leading to it. There you go. There's your town. Looks like the old side, and then a highway, then the new side or something. You can see the mountains in the distance on a clear day. Maybe not from the ground level, though, with all those hills in the way. But anyway, mountains in the distance. Alrighty, so that looks good, doesn't it? Alright, let's see. What are we going to do now? We're going to reset the clock. We're going to go 4.5 minutes now. And we're going to go 251 degrees, and then we'll read about it. So we want to go to 251. Like that. Look out the window, because it's fun to look out the window when it's turning. Look at all the shadows down there. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. And more mountains. Alright, what are we doing? Why are we going 251 for 4 minutes? Well, we're going to Memmingen. Headed west-southwest for 12.8 nautical miles to Memmingen, a town well known for its excellently preserved historic structures dating back to the Roman Empire. So look for a town. Can't guarantee we're going to know which one it is, but we're going to try. About 4.5 minutes out. And then we'll go to another bad city, and then I'm talking about that. So bring back props from the red. Thank you. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for an old town preserved, I guess. I don't know. It's looking good. This trip just looks better and better as we go, doesn't it? Alrighty. Journey loose to some sightseeing, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're gonna look about another minute and a half out here. I don't know, this could be the town undressed. We are going a lot faster. Normally we're way behind in time. Like if it says it's 4 minutes out, it takes us like 6 or 7, but we've been ahead on this entire trip. So this is probably our town here. Although I was looking for something smaller, but you know, they can always preserve old parts of the town and make it big. So this is probably it here, I am guessing. And yes, you hear the elephants upstairs. Not sure why they're so loud, but they are. Ugh, jeez. Probably antsy because there's many days off of school for teacher planning, and then there's a huge snowstorm coming. Well, not really. I mean, that probably won't happen, but they're thinking maybe school will be canceled. Maybe. So they're antsy pants, staying up late. There's a historic part of the town right there. Look at. See? Perfect. We got it. Let's hop outside and look at it too. Anyway, that's why my elephants are loud. Yep, there you can tell that's it right there in the middle, and then they built around it. Nice. I like how it's different looking. Makes sense, right? I'm sure it'd be exactly like that in real life. Alrighty, we got a chance to look at that. If you want to see it again, just pause the tape and rewind it. Here we go. Let's restart the timer because we're way off and these other things are close together. So here we go, 153 now. We need to bring this down to 153 to get over there, then we'll read about it. Then we need to land at a grass airport. 153. There we go. Look out the window as we turn and look at the fields. The city back there somewhere. There it is. Whoa. We can look at the sky too. Because why not? Cool. Alrighty, mountains. Mountains everywhere. Okie dokie. Let's see. What are we going for? Mike Kilo. Probably won't be on our GPS for a while because it's a smaller airport. Well, let's keep it out there a second while we follow this river. Alrighty, let's read. Turn south-southeast, we already did, and you'll soon pass Bad Girlenbach, a historic city in the southwestern Bavaria that is home to a number of beautiful churches. So about 2 minutes. So we're halfway there, 2.5 minutes. We'll look for this town with churches, and then after that, we'll go 159, which is pretty much the same direction, a little bit more to the south, and we'll look for our airport. Okay, so we're looking for an old city with churches and an airport. That just looks so good, it's so distracting. Look at that. Man, some parts of the world are way, way better rendered and figured out than other parts of the world. Because when this bush trip started, it was very nasty, satellite-y looking, but this looks fantastic. Looks like there's some terrain. It looks like we're above it, but it could cause some turbulence as we're low. We're almost to this town anyway, and I'm expecting an airport. My kilo to pop in down here is probably just off because of the distance. So we'll keep it like that. Alrighty, well, look for this town and then look for an airport. I'm going to stop the timer. It's kind of useless right now. We'll turn 159 in a second. Actually, no, let's stay together looking for this town and then maybe give it some sightseeing on the way to the airport, and maybe we'll just do a cut to it. We'll have to see here. Yep, there's the turbulence already. Let's hop outside because we can. That was a weird angle. Sometimes it throws you weird places. This would be our time right here. I don't see any weird churches. I don't see a number of churches, and I don't really see a big town that would have a bunch of churches. So it's probably over there. Yep, I bet that's it right there. In the middle of your screen right now, just at the edge of that forest. I bet we were supposed to be over there. Alrighty, well that tells us, meanwhile if I think I know what I'm doing, which I don't, we're going to go 159, which is going to put us right into that hill. So you might have to do some evasive maneuvers, and there's airport right there. So yeah, see there's this hill here, you can see the change. Okay, so let's go back and let's just follow the river. If you look, see the yellow, that's our hill. If you follow the river, it'll lead us right to the airport. Right to it. So let's just go this way a little bit, and then we'll curve to the right. And then we'll land. So a little bit of sightseeing while I avoid this hill, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, as insanely insane as this looks, we do need to find this airport. I think I just saw it actually. It's right there. Pretty obvious. It's a huge double runway airport, so let's bring back throttle so we come down. Whoop, didn't autopilot come off? Autopilot didn't come off. There we go. Now we can fly ourselves home here. Alrighty. We're about to go for the airport, it says, of course, because it's right up there, I think, or am I missing it? Am I looking at something else? Oh, it's right here. Oh, geez, I thought it was over there. Sorry. Okay, well, let's hit the heading bug here, so we know that we're parallel to a runway. Then we'll just turn around. So here we go. Let's get everything situated in a real-life seat as well as the simulated seat. Let's put gear down now. Throttles are back a ways, but not all the way, because we don't want to get too slow. We don't want to come down too much either. We'll lose that runway when we turn. So let's just fly out here a little bit. First set of flaps down. And then we'll make a standard traffic pattern. Come back and land. And we'll be done with this leg. Alright, I think that's enough of a final here, so let's just keep it a little bit level. That'll slow us down as well. And second set of flaps, a little bit of throttles to compensate. We don't want to come down too much, we'll lose sight of it. And we're now perpendicular to the runway. Stay above those power lines, out the left window, and let's turn around and see how we're doing without peripheral vision. It's very difficult, and we totally lost sight of the runway because we're too low. See, what did I tell you? If you get too low, you'll lose sight of your destination. Oh my. Oh my. We are nowhere near lined up. I should have looked out the window. Hopefully we don't need to go around. We're just going to have the shortest final ever, like a 300-foot final, maybe 500-foot final. Okay, don't hit the trees. We learned you cannot touch trees anymore. Not sure when that changed, but I mean, you can't touch them in real life either, so shouldn't complain. Here we go. We're going to come down pretty steeply over these trees. There's a nice long threshold here for us. Throttles are back. Will the ground effects soften us out a little bit? There we go. There we go. And boom, on the runway. There we go. Brakes. Nose will down gently next time, please. And flaps coming in, and hopefully this counts. I don't see the save icon. There we go. Good enough. Alrighty, cool. That's it for this leg. You know how it or this video. You know how it goes. One link per video. Like, subscribe so you know when the penultimate leg drops to the Germany Journey Bush Trip, and I'll see you then.